Welcome, aviation enthusiasts. Have you ever wondered about the true cost of flying a private jet across the United States? It's a world that combines luxury, speed, and exclusivity, but also comes with significant financial considerations. For many, private aviation represents the pinnacle of travel, offering unparalleled comfort and flexibility that commercial flights simply can't match. Whether you're flying for business or pleasure, a private jet eliminates the hassle of crowded airports, long security lines, and rigid schedules, allowing you to travel on your own terms. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the cost of flying a private jet across the U.S. We'll explore the purchase price of different aircraft, operating expenses, performance capabilities, financing options, and the life cycle of owning one of these magnificent machines. So whether you're contemplating ownership, considering chartering, or just curious about this elite mode of travel, buckle up as we take off into the world of private aviation. The journey into private aviation begins with the purchase price of the aircraft, which represents the first and often most significant investment. Prices vary widely depending on the type and size of the jet, as well as its range and onboard amenities. For travelers focusing on short domestic routes, light jets, such as the Embraer Phenom 300, are a practical choice, with price tags ranging from $7 to $10 million. These jets offer excellent performance for shorter distances while maintaining luxurious interiors. For cross-country travelers, mid-sized jets like the Gulfstream G280 or the Bombardier Challenger 350 provide the range and cabin space needed for longer flights, typically costing between $20 and $40 million. However, for those who demand the pinnacle of luxury and performance, heavy jets like the Gulfstream G700 or the Bombardier Global 7500 are unrivaled, commanding prices from $70 to over $100 million. The cost of these aircraft reflects more than just size or range. It's also a testament to cutting-edge aviation technology and unparalleled customization options. Manufacturers offer extensive personalization, allowing owners to create interiors tailored to their lifestyles. Cabins can include private staterooms with king-size beds, spa-inspired ensuite bathrooms, dedicated dining areas, and state-of-the-art entertainment systems. Materials such as hand-selected wood veneers, custom leather seating, and premium fabrics ensure every detail exudes luxury. Buyers can even opt for smart technology to control lighting, climate, and sound systems, making the cabin a seamless blend of style and functionality. Beyond the base price of the jet, additional costs need to be factored in, such as taxes, registration, and delivery fees. U.S. sales tax on aircraft can vary significantly by state, sometimes adding millions to the purchase price. Moreover, delivery fees can become substantial, especially for jets manufactured overseas. Special routing, customization during transit, or additional modifications requested after the initial build may further increase the total cost. These additional expenses are often overlooked, but are an integral part of owning a private jet. For those who find full ownership daunting, alternative options exist to make private aviation more accessible. Fractional ownership allows individuals to share the cost and operational expenses of a jet with others. These programs, often offered by companies like NetJets or FlexJet, typically start at around $1 million for a 1/16th share, along with monthly and hourly usage fees. Similarly, Jet Card memberships provide access to a fleet of jets for a set number of flight hours per year, without the long-term commitment of ownership. These options cater to those who desire the convenience and luxury of private aviation without the full financial burden. Ultimately, whether purchasing outright or exploring fractional ownership, the initial investment in private aviation is a gateway to unparalleled travel freedom. It's not just merely about owning a jet. It's about owning the ability to define your travel experience, ensuring that every journey reflects your personal style, comfort, and efficiency. While the purchase price is substantial, for those who value time, convenience, and exclusivity, it's an investment that pays dividends in countless ways. After purchasing a private jet, operating costs become the most significant and ongoing financial consideration. These expenses fall into two broad categories: fixed costs, which remain constant regardless of flight hours, and variable costs, which depend on how frequently the aircraft is used. Understanding these costs is crucial for any prospective owner, as they can quickly add up, even exceeding millions of dollars annually. Despite the significant outlay, the unparalleled convenience, efficiency, and luxury of private aviation often justify these expenses for those who value time and exclusivity. Fixed costs form the backbone of jet ownership and include crew salaries, training, insurance, and hangar fees. Hiring a skilled crew is essential for safe and comfortable flights, with salaries for pilots and flight attendants ranging from $200,000 to $400,000 annually, depending on the aircraft's size and requirements. Hangar fees, which ensure that the jet is stored securely when not in use, vary by location and aircraft size, costing anywhere from $30,000 to $200,000 per year. Insurance, another significant fixed cost, provides coverage for potential risks such as accidents or liability, and typically ranges from $100,000 to $500,000 annually, depending on the jet's value and usage. Variable costs, on the other hand, are directly tied to how often and how far the jet is flown. Fuel is the largest expense in this category, with mid-sized jets burning 250 to 300 gallons of jet fuel per hour and heavy jets consuming 400 to 500 gallons per hour. At an average of $5 per gallon, a 5-hour coast-to-coast flight can cost anywhere from $6,250 to $12,500 in fuel alone. Maintenance costs also fall under variable expenses, as regular inspections, repairs, and engine overhauls are critical for keeping the aircraft in top condition. These maintenance expenses can range from $500,000 to $1 million annually, depending on the jet's age, condition, and flight frequency. Additional variable costs include landing fees, catering services, and unexpected repairs. Landing fees, which are charged by airports for the use of their facilities, vary widely but typically range from $500 to $3,000 per landing. Catering costs depend on the menu and level of service desired, averaging between $1,000 and $5,000 per flight. While these costs might seem minor in comparison to fuel or maintenance, they can add up quickly, especially for frequent travelers. Unscheduled repairs, avionics upgrades, or cabin refurbishments can further inflate operational budgets, making it essential to allocate a contingency fund for such scenarios. Despite the significant financial commitment, private jet ownership offers benefits that are difficult to quantify in monetary terms. The ability to travel on your schedule, access remote destinations, and maintain complete privacy makes these costs worthwhile for many high net worth individuals and businesses. For those who rely on private aviation to maximize their time and efficiency, the operating costs are seen as a necessary investment in maintaining a lifestyle of freedom and flexibility. While owning and operating a private jet is undeniably expensive, the unparalleled convenience, exclusivity, and prestige it provides make it an attractive option for those who can afford it. Performance is at the heart of why private jets dominate U.S. cross-country travel, offering unparalleled speed, range, and efficiency. Covering coast-to-coast distances of 2,500 to 3,000 nautical miles is well within the capabilities of most mid-sized and heavy private jets. Mid-sized jets, such as the Bombardier Global 350, offer ranges of approximately 3,200 nautical miles, providing ample capability for domestic routes and some international options. Heavy jets, like the Gulfstream G650, however, push boundaries with ranges exceeding 7,000 nautical miles, making them ideal for travelers who require the versatility to fly both across the U.S. and between continents without refueling. This range flexibility makes private aviation an indispensable tool for those who value time and efficiency. Speed is another defining advantage of private jets. While commercial airlines typically cruise at speeds of around Mach 0.78, most private jets fly faster, cruising between Mach 0.80 and Mach 0.90, equivalent to 530 to 590 miles per hour. This speed reduces coast-to-coast travel time to just 5 or 6 hours. High-performance models like the Gulfstream G700 and the Bombardier Global 8000 raise the bar further, reaching speeds of up to Mach 0.925, translating to roughly 704 miles per hour. For frequent flyers and business executives, every minute saved counts, and these jets deliver both velocity and convenience. Operating at higher altitudes is another significant advantage that enhances the performance of private jets. With service ceilings reaching between 45 and 51,000 feet, private jets soar well above the crowded flight path of commercial airliners, which usually cruise at 30 to 40,000 feet. At these elevated altitudes, private jets encounter less air traffic and turbulence, ensuring a smoother, faster, and quieter flight experience. Additionally, these altitudes often allow for more efficient routing, further reducing travel time. One of the most often overlooked benefits of private jet performance is their ability to access smaller regional airports. Private jets are engineered to take off and land on shorter runways, a capability that unlocks over 5,000 airports in the U.S., compared to the 500 or so that are serviced by commercial airlines. This means travelers can land closer to their actual destination, bypassing the crowds and delays at major hubs. For example, instead of landing at Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX, a private jet could land at Van Nuys Airport or Santa Monica Airport, which are significantly less congested and much closer to specific city districts. This performance versatility isn't just about speed and range, it's also about personalization. Private jets adapt to their passenger schedules, eliminating the need to conform to rigid commercial airline timetables. Whether you're traveling for business or leisure, the ability to arrive faster, land closer to your destination, and avoid the inconveniences of commercial travel underscores why private jets are the preferred mode of transportation for high-net-worth individuals and businesses alike. From cutting-edge engineering to operational flexibility, private jets truly dominate the skies in cross-country travel. Financing a private jet purchase is a significant undertaking, requiring strategic planning and a thorough understanding of available options. Traditional loans are one of the most common routes for financing. These loans generally require a substantial down payment, typically around 20% of the jet's purchase price. For instance, purchasing a $20 million mid-sized jet would necessitate an upfront payment of $4 million. Interest rates for jet loans usually range from 3 to 6%, and repayment terms extend from 10 to 15 years, allowing buyers to spread the financial burden over a manageable period. This option suits individuals or businesses seeking full ownership and the freedom to operate the jet as they please. For those seeking a more flexible arrangement, leasing offers a compelling alternative. Leasing agreements enable users to operate a private jet for a specific duration without committing to full ownership. These agreements often include provisions for maintenance and operational expenses, streamlining the financial responsibilities associated with jet management. This makes leasing an attractive option for first-time buyers or businesses with fluctuating travel needs who may not want the long-term obligations of owning a jet outright. Leases can also include options to upgrade to newer models as technology advances, ensuring access to the latest features without the commitment of a full purchase. Another popular approach to private jet financing is fractional ownership, which divides the costs and responsibilities among multiple co-owners. Companies like NetJets and FlexJet specialize in these arrangements, allowing participants to purchase shares in an aircraft. A 1/16th share, for example, might cost approximately $1 million, with additional monthly management fees and hourly usage rates. Fractional ownership is ideal for individuals or businesses that require consistent access to private aviation but do not need the jet full-time. It combines the benefits of ownership with a lower initial financial commitment and shared operational costs, making private jet travel accessible to a wider audience. For those who fly infrequently or prefer not to commit to any ownership model, Jet Card memberships and on-demand charters provide additional options. Jet Card memberships offer pre-purchase flight hours on a fleet of private jets, allowing for flexible scheduling and access without the fixed cost of ownership. On-demand charters provide even greater flexibility, enabling travelers to book flights as needed without any long-term commitments. These options cater to individuals who prioritize convenience and luxury but do not require the consistent availability of a privately owned aircraft. Whether through loans, leases, fractional shares, or pay-as-you-go options, private aviation has never been more accessible to a range of financial profiles. Flying a private jet across the U.S. is more than just a luxurious way to travel. It's a statement of ultimate convenience and personal freedom. Offering unparalleled flexibility, these aircraft allow you to set your schedule, avoid the hassles of commercial airports, and reach destinations that might otherwise be inaccessible. While the costs, ranging from multi-million-dollar purchase prices to significant operating expenses, are substantial, they underscore the exclusivity and transformative nature of private aviation. Whether considering full ownership, exploring flexible financing and leasing options, or simply admiring the lifestyle from afar, private jets embody a blend of time-saving efficiency, bespoke comfort, and unmatched sophistication. More than a means of getting from one place to another, private jets elevate travel to an experience of personalization and prestige, offering not just a journey, but a gateway to a world of extraordinary possibilities.